Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer, a screamer.
What is going on, entertainers? So today I'm coming to you guys with another interview recap. So today's interview recap is with Blue and Chrisean. Y'all, they did this interview the week of my birthday, so in September, and they're just not releasing it in December. I don't know what's going on, if Angela Yee had second thoughts of even releasing it, because not gonna lie, the questions that they asked for this interview, I feel like were a little too PC. Like, they were too nice and too and I get lipstick, like, I get the whole podcast and everything is about like doing the do, okay? Like, you feel me? I get it. But still, y'all could have went in a little bit more. Y'all could have been like, oh, do you think do you ever worry about getting, some infections, like vaginal infections, due to, some of you guys' behavior, or no? Like, stuff like that. But Angela wasn't really on that type of time, so we didn't get that at all. So that was a little bit disappointing. And I feel like they were acting like that because they're scared of Rock. That's what Rock doesn't understand. She scares people now. People don't want to ask her certain things because they feel like she gonna hit them. You get what I mean? My bad, keep adjusting my head. I feel like Ray J. But that's why they don't really mess with her, because they're scared that she's just, they're gonna ask her. So she's like, "What you talking about? Like, eat," and then like that type of work. So, like I said, it was recorded on September 14th, 2022. And first they asked about the bank accounts. They asked, do you think that you guys should have shared bank accounts? And then just one shared bank account. He was just like, Rock's like, yeah, I think we should have both. Like, we should have like shared bank accounts and then like individual. So yeah. So Blue agrees with that as well. He thinks that they should have both as well. By the way, Blueface right here is like, hold on, y'all. No, this way. It's so bad. It's so bad. His skin. I'm gonna have to give you my skin routine, cause baby, it's that weed. Okay, but they said they should have joint and separate. Mind you, the whole time during the interview, they're smoking, they're drinking, which is like, it's a vibe, whatever. It is what it is. But to me, it was a little distracting because all you just kept seeing is puff smoke. They drinking. Chrisean, of course, was like a little bit drunk. That's to be expected, of course. That's per usual. All right, so I wasn't a shock. You know what I mean? So then they asked her, there's Blueface, what did you think of Chrisean when you first seen her? Mind you, Angela Yee says, you recognize Chrisean, based, like, you found her through her music or whatever. Angela, I know you leave the Breakfast Club, but that doesn't mean you don't do your research. I'm playing, but he found her off of Blue Girls Club. She never did music before she met Blueface, so that was like a complete lie. Even Rock kind of corrected her, but he said he saw her in Blue Girls Club. He thought that she was kind of cute or whatever, but didn't really pay attention to her because she was kind of weird. And then she was saying, he was like, oh, it's not really a dating show. So like, I wasn't really on that type of time until later on. Mind you, they looked so uncomfortable also during the interview. They were just like, when kids, they get called to the assistant principal office because they've been bullying somebody and they know they've been bullying somebody and they're getting called out for it finally. That's how they looked. Literally, that's how they look. Like, they look like they just got caught doing the do in the middle of the hallway, and they had science class and they missed science class because they were doing the do in the hallway. So that's the vibe that was given in the whole interview. They're just like, like, what's going on? Like, is this something we need to know? So then they asked about the first time Blueface, had some of Chrisean, had him some rock. Okay, was inside the rock. Okay, so they were saying that it was at the Blue Girls Mansion. So they say 2 days, I guess, before the show ended, he banged her out. Okay, he had her some of those rocks, and then she even remembered, you guys, to the exact date that he had some rock. Okay, it's October, and I wrote it down, October 28th, 2020. Okay, it was a pandemic Punani Fest. Okay, so he had some of that during the pandemic. Okay, but he didn't pay a pretty penny. Okay, so Angela said, "Did you sleep with any other girls in the Blue Girls' house?" He was like, "Oh, like, it don't really matter, but like a couple of them, like one or two, yeah, like one or two." Mind you, I already know the names. Let me do the rundown. Honey Bun of season 3, of season 2 of Blue Girls Club. Nene from season 1 of Blue Girls Club. The light skinned girl from season 1 from Blue Girls Club. I forgot her name, but she does like music videos and stuff. Drina from season 2 of Blue Girls Club. Nova from season 3 of Blue Girls Club. So if you guys needed specific names, I got you. And then Blue and Rock start talking about like doing a do, because this is what it's about. Like the podcast is really about, doing a do. So Rock says, they asked her, would she like for Blueface to stick it in her Big Debbie cakes? Okay, would she give him some of the Big Debbie cakes and boot and throw it back and let him snatch it back? Okay, but she said she not with that. She was like, do I look like the type they like to give my Debbie cakes beat day? Like, do I look like the type that? So then she was like, but he do eat it, dude. He do eat the cakes, dude. He do eat the Big Debbie cakes. So apparently he does eat the Big Debbie cakes. So that's factual. And then he asks about the brother posting Blue. So if you guys don't know, Chrisean's brother sort of posted about Blueface like a long time ago and about their relationship. Mind you, this interview was literally done right before they got into the fight with the dad. The fight that went viral when the dad knocked out Blue, and then Blue got his lick back. Literally, they filmed this interview like right before. All right, so she was saying she thinks it's kind of weird, but she always calls up the family like, "Hey, chill out. Like, this is a part of the come up. Ain't no come up supposed to be this toxic, raw. Like, don't make it seem as if this is all celebrities go through before they make it big. That like they're going through all these toxic relationships. Don't get me wrong, they go through some stuff, of course, but not like this. So don't normalize it, raw. Don't normalize it. So then they were talking about going to meet Chrisean's family. So this, like I said, right before they meet the family, she was like, "Yeah, it's gonna be a vibe for you. Like, yeah, like they're gonna meet the family. Like he never really came into my world. So like, this time he gonna come into my world, Blue, and then like, it's just gonna be a vibe for you." And I'm like, that's what y'all thought. Next thing you know, y'all brawling on the streets. Okay, so then I start talking about marriage, and it seems like during the whole interview, they tried to divert from certain questions. And this is what I'm telling you guys. I feel like I'm a psychologist, low-key. Blueface is really a big narcissist. There was one point in the interview, Angela Yee asked him something about his family, right? They're like, about her family and his family. They asked, Angela Yee goes, "Oh, don't you think like sometimes his family your family's sort of worried about like they don't know what's really going on because you don't really tell them things and stuff like that. So that's why they're always blowing up your phone or like going on social media because they're scared for you and stuff like that." And then he goes, "So like, you speaking for them or you speaking for me? Like, what's up with that?" Something like that. Basically try to like sun her, like, "Hey, we were that question. I don't like how you asking me that question." I'm like, ooh, I'm telling you, if you're not smart with people like him, they will play mental gymnastics on you. I'm talking about like jump jacks, flips, you feel me? And Chrisean was did sports, did the little Wario tag thing, so she should know how to play gymnastics, but she don't know how to play mental gymnastics. That's what Blueface has her beat. Okay, so then they bring up the tag episode where she was doing like the Wario tag and everything like that, and then you see Rock start like blushing and stuff. Like she's like, because you could kind of tell Rock kind of misses that point in time in her life. If she could, she probably would go back and sort of keep pursuing her physical ability career, such as in sports and stuff like that. But she's already too deep into the life and way too many tattoos. Okay, they're both EPs on the show, if you guys don't know. And then they also talked about some stuff that like every time they try to ask a question, they sort of kind of divert from it. And my whole thing is, don't agree to interview if you're going to divert from certain questions, because you already know what some of us are going to ask. So like, don't do that. Just don't agree to it. I'd rather you not agree to it. Don't waste somebody's time. Because there's something Chrisean went online recently, was basically saying there's, I guess, an interview she was supposed to do, but they're running from the questions, or they're not trying to be truthful with the answers or something like that. I'm really thinking it was Blueface and Chrisean, and that they sent her a list, because this was some celebrities or reality celebrities, because they think they're celebrities, girl. Not Blueface, Chrisean, but I'm talking about like people that have been on reality shows thinking that they're like Beyonce. They'll try to be like, oh, you can't ask me this. Then it's like, I don't want to do it no more. Bye. Like, I don't get it. Like, I hate when people do that. Like, come on. So then Blue talked about one day he answered Rock's phone because Rock kept answering his phone. Right? Rock kept answering his phone. So he was like, let me answer the phone one time. So he answered the phone, and it was some dude like, hey, what's up, Rock? Like, you trying to come out here? I got the baddies with me. You feel me? They finna shake them W cakes. You feel me? You want to shake it with them? All right, come here and slide. So then Blue was just like, what? So he answered the phone and was immediately mad. So he called, he got Chrisean and was basically mad. If you guys don't remember, that was around the time where he went online and was basically like, oh, girls ain't really loyal for real. I'm single, blah, 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 blah. And then Rock was just like, no, daddy, I love you. No, you can't do that to me, bro. So that was around the time that she was kind of on him because he found her cheating, even though he never fully claimed her. But they asked Rock when she went through his phone, like, what was up? And then she was just like, I just went through his phone, and they were like, what did you see? She was like, too much, bro. Like, it was too much. So I'm like, let me find out you found other braids in his phone, okay? And then Blue said that he messaged the guy, like saw the message between Chrisean and the guy, and I guess there were crazy messages. So it seems as if Rock was dipping it and doing it with some other people, okay? So I guess she got her lick back for some of the things that Blue did to her in the past, all right? So they start talking about Jaden. And they're like, how do you feel about Jaden and like being his baby mom? Like, how do you feel about that whole situation? She was just like, not gonna lie, bro. Like, I push him to be a better father, bro. Like, I want him to be a good dad, bro, and a good daddy, because he my daddy too, bro. Yeah. So I'm like, sad case. That made me feel sad because I'm like, wow, you really calling this man yo daddy. And the worst of it all, she said she wants 12 kids. Lord, please do not make this come true. We praise in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. Because, baby, 12 kids is a lot. That's a lot for the situation. Because her mom, if you guys don't know, has a lot of children. So that's why she wants 12 kids as well. So they asked about WAC 100. And Rock seemed to avoid that whole situation in general. So the moment Angela Yee asked about WAC 100, Rock's just like, Never. So Rock didn't even want to answer it because you already know WAC 100 and Rock don't have the best relationship. Like I said, this was filmed months ago before his arrest and everything like that. So I think their relationship has gotten a little bit better now because I think WAC 100 sees how down she is because she showed it to the court appearances and all that and was his wife in court, girl. So that proved her loyalty. So then Angela asks how the film is going, and it seems like at that point in time, filming was going pretty smoothly before the whole fight and everything broke out. And I think before his family started to film, before Jaden started to film, before the Dumb Mama started to film, before Callie started to film. So I think this was right before then. And then Angela asks a burning question. She goes, what is one thing you guys like about each other? Rock's just like, not gonna lie, bro. He bring a light to my life for you. Like, it's just something like about him, bro. Like, it's a light to my life for you. And then Blue, on the other hand, couldn't even answer the question. I was like, this is so embarrassing. He was like stalling because he's the type of dude, I know dudes like him. They don't want to seem like a simp in front of other people, especially other girls. Because not only Angela does this podcast, they have two other women there too, and they're bad. Okay, there's some bad girls. And I could tell Blueface was eyeing one of them, the one with the heels, with the sparkly heels. I could tell Blueface wanted to, you know, dip his blue in her face. Okay, so on that one, I was peeping that. So he was just like, oh, she said he makes him feel good, and they kept whispering each other for what each other has to say. And it looks as if Blueface tried to tell her something to say, like, hey, say this, hey, say that. And then Rock's just like, eee. I guess he whispered something nasty in her ear at one point, because Rock is like, why you had to say that, bro? Like, you can't be all warm. That's nasty. You say you want to eat my baby cakes? You want to put pop rocks in them, bro? No, bro, you nasty, bro. So she was on that type of time. I guess they were whispering sweet nasties in each other's ear. Okay. And then at the end, they're just like, oh, we really wish well for each other. And the other two girls I told you that were bad, they were like, oh, you like our niece or whatever, because we're like way older than you and stuff, but we want you guys to win and succeed and do better. And I'm just like, you guys are encouraging this relationship, but go ahead. Like I said, this is before the rest, before all these DV situations, even though they had a little few in the past before that interview, but this is before it really got bad. Okay. Like I said, I wish Angela seemed kind of scared of Rock, which I don't blame her, because Rock was drinking in the interview, and you never know what question might have set her off. And she is a girl, so Rock could easily hit her. That's what guys do better with interviews with Rock, because like she can't really hit them, because she can, but like she'll get hit back horribly. You know what I'm saying? She wouldn't try to fight a man, basically. I don't think so. That's why I feel like Angela was kind of like a little bit apprehensive, because there was some stuff I could tell she wanted to ask, but she was just like, let me kind of like back type stuff. So yeah, interview was kind of like, it was lukewarm. I guess that's why they took so long to drop it, I guess. All right, entertainers, let me know what you guys think about this interview if you guys checked it out. What did you guys think about Rock's answers and then Blueface's answers as well? All right, entertainers, leave your comments down below. We are out, babies.
No personal thing.